Go.
Hi, welcome to Skirt Strategies. This is your training tip for the month via video.
I'm Carol White.
And I'm Katie Snap. The topic that we've chosen for February happens to be building relationships.
And that's because
Valentine's Day is in
that's
this
right.
month.
It's
Isn't that
Valentine's
clever
Day.
of us?
And I haven't read just for that.
Let's talk first about you as a successful businesswoman, regardless of what your environment is, and how critical those around you are. That's a statement about relationships, the importance of them, and the follow-on question is, what do you do about it? How well do you assess it? Do you know what's going on? Do you build those?
And the biggest, most important part is your success, because really relationships relate to directly to your success in anything you're doing, whether you're an entrepreneur or somebody in business.
It's what makes things happen.
It is.
Working with other people, they look out for you, they do things for you, they interact with you. So here's my first challenge to the viewers. If I had to ask you who's in your sphere of influence, who are your touch points that you interact with, that are you'd say were probably critical or at least really important to you getting your job done, you being successful in getting your job done, who would those be? I would say that's an inventory. There should be a list that you could create of what are those 5 or 6 or 10 people.
Right.
And then if I asked you to look at those 10 people, would you say that the relationship is healthy in all of them? Would you rank them on a scale of 1 to 10? How are they doing? It leads to the insight that, you know what, we've got these really critical relationships and I'm not sure. I put an effort into making sure that they work right.
Maybe I need to do a little more here, a little less here, and
be conscientious of it.
Be very conscientious of it. And maybe I need to send a thank you note. You know?
Whatever it might be.
Right.
And our new book, by the way, is
that.
filled with ideas for items like that, for maintaining those relationships.
It is.
So let's say that Carol was in my sphere of influence and you're one of my, and you are anyway, one of my critical relationships, and we have interactions pretty much on a daily basis. I might ask myself for this assessment for February, I might ask myself, let's take her as one person. The relationship is pretty healthy, I'd say. How well do I know what Carol's values are? How the ones that apply at work? Because I don't need to know, whether you believe in basket weaving on the weekends or not.
Right. Okay.
How well do I know what's important to you?
Right. And as far as getting things done and
How you work.
Yeah, how I work, how
well do I know what you expect of me? And how good are you at asking me what I expect of you, which is just kind of the other way around.
Well, and I've said this before, Katie's really good about having this conversation. And it is the conversation of expectation. Okay, here's my expectations. What are your expectations, and are we meeting them together? What a fabulous conversation. I've never had that with another person, and Katie does this pretty regularly. It's a check-in that we do, and it keeps us going in a good direction.
I term it as the most underutilized conversation in the workplace. What actually probably in life as well too, because
it is. Well, you
do it pretty well with your spouse.
Do this with your husband every now and then too. Check in. And one thing I want to talk about relationships is every job I've ever had has come to me because of a relationship that I built, not necessarily because I sat across a table in an interview. It's because I volunteered for positions on nonprofit boards and became the executive director eventually of those boards because people saw my work ethic. They saw that I was willing to do the work, understand the work.
They see you in action.
They see me in action. And this is a fabulous way to build your credibility, but be sure that if you're going to be on a nonprofit board and you say you're going to do something, you do it.
You got to do it.
You get it done. And people look at you. Okay, and there's other people on these boards that have the ability to hire and networks and everything else. So you can go back to them and ask them, you've seen me work. Do you have any availabilities, or do you think somebody else does?
So as a last point, because this kind of draws it all back to why it is also very valuable for you. Having that conversation with people or initiating what's important to you or what you expect of me sends a message immediately to them that you're on the top of your game with managing conversations. You're a good communicator.
Yes.
You're a good relationship builder. And it just is the icing on the cake for that, hey, she's a good, strong leader. And hey, you happen to be a woman.
So you are.
Yeah, so that's
redundant.
redundant.
Know you are. That is redundant.
Thanks so much. Have a great month.
Wait, I have to tell them about the fabulous new assessment that we have
Online,
on the website.
okay.
Yes, or you tell them.
Well, online this month we are premiering an online assessment for you to take. 16 feminine leadership skills, and you'll get a rating from them. And based on where you come across in what we call our intuition model, you'll excel in one of 4 quadrants. We will send you a report. All this is free, but we have to be able to send you a notice that we've got it up on the website. So if you're not a registered member of Skirt Strategies or betterleadership.com or wherever you might be watching this video, please make sure that you register with us at skirtstrategies.com. And we have your information. There's a sign up on the homepage.
Yes, and just go to the sign up, put your email in, and we'll send you the ability to take this assessment, and then a report comes to you afterwards. And it's really building your strengths and looking at what are your strengths in feminine leadership.
Yeah.
This isn't really for men, sorry guys, but you can look at what your your feminine leadership strengths are and build from there. And we're just really happy to bring this to you. Good luck.
Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.